Welcome to another bite-sized edition of Earth Empaths. Language. In the construct we live in, it is almost impossible to communicate without the application of language. It is no secret that words have been utilized for black magic by the predatory invaders. However, we do not have to dance to their choreography. That is entirely up to each individual. Once we take the first steps, figuring out just a few words that are spelt in the magical sense of the verb, it becomes easier to spot them, and soon it can be second nature to use them mindfully or even remove them from our personal vocabulary. With some words, the perceived dual meaning can be obvious, although once scratching the surface, the various meanings may well merge back into one. And if we bother to look at the origin of some words, we may well not use them any longer or engage in the activities they refer to. Phonetics are a fascinating subject in itself, and anagrams can tell us a lot about the meaning of language. Do you swear? What do you swear? Do you swear an oath, or do you swear as in curse or cuss? The word swear seems to have two different meanings, but perhaps only on the surface. If we look at the Bible, Jesus expressly forbids swearing in Matthew 5 verses 34 to 37, calling it evil. But I say to you, not to swear at all, neither by the heaven, because it is the throne of God, nor by the earth, because it is his footstool, nor by Jerusalem, because it is the city of a great king, nor by thy head mayest thou swear, because thou art not able one hair to make white or black. But let your word be yes, yes, no, no, and that which is more than these is of the evil. According to the Etymology Dictionary, the secondary sense of use bad language from the early 15th century developed from the notion of invoke sacred names. Swear off, desist as with a vow, is from 1898, and the American English colloquial use of swear word only dates back to 1873. The original meaning of mortgage is dead pledge, from the French mort, which means dead, and gage, which means pledge. Whilst it is used in plain English, it is a clear crossover from Legalese, the form of English that was hijacked completely to invent an entirely different language that only sounds like English. Essentially, when you take out a mortgage to buy a house you'll never own, you pledge death, as in, you will die paying it off. According to the legal system, you are, of course, already considered dead, because the birth certificate your parents obtained is the death certificate of the human being, and what is left is a legal fiction, a ward of the state, a person. A normal dictionary will tell you that a person is a human being. A legal dictionary will inform you that a person is not necessarily a human being, and experience suggests that in a legal construct, i.e., any situation that deals with pseudo-government institutions, a person is never considered a human being and always a legal fiction. That is why any correspondence addresses the person in all capital letters, which isn't you, but your person, the dead, legal fiction. Cannabis, certain types of mushrooms, and other plants provided by nature, such as ayahuasca, are illegal in many countries, but are certainly lawful because they cause no injury. For something to be unlawful, there must be injury. Many people call prescription medicine drugs, and for good reason. Drugs can be legal when sold by state-approved dealers, generally known as medical doctors, or illegal when sold by privateers who don't pay protection money, generally known as tax, on their profits. Either type of drug is unlawful because both cause injury. If you are on any kind of drug, go within and listen deeply. Be silent, for it is an anagram of listen. Speaking of anagrams, live in the present. The wisdom of the serpent is strongest in the present, or perhaps its wisdom is a gift to you when you live in the now, because then you've won. In the legal construct, you are not born, you are birthed, or rather, birthed, for the ship is docked in the harbor. The words sound identical, but the dictionary assures you that being birthed means being born. Only a being is born, whereas a ship is birthed or birthed. The phonetics are identical, and the legal system only ever refers to something being birthed, even when it spells it with an I. Speaking of phonetics, have you ever wondered how the weekend arrives just the moment when you are weakened from the 5 days spent in the rat race, only to get ready for Monday morning when you are mourning the too fast passing of the weekend? Language. Use it mindfully.